Alright, looks like teams are back in the lobbies. They did have some Steam issues. Looks like we are back and running. Here we go, captain's mode, we're in it. Let's go. Finally, man, these people just making me wait. There we go. That's it. We're back in the action. Jagger, how you doing? What's good? Right, here we go. Ominous gaming in a best of one, taking on going back west. Will Ominous gaming send them back home? Or is it going to be an ominous day for OG on this Dota map? We're going to have to find out and see. Band's coming out thick and fast. Faster than, I don't know, faster than diarrhea after a bad case of kimchi. Alright, so Winterwaven and Ogre and Bandacha by OG. Two pretty solid supports right now. Winterwaven definitely up in your S tier. Supports, good lane control, got your blast, your splinter blast. Good control there. Obviously, you got a heal as well with your Arctic Burn, which is great. Your movement, your unrestricted movement, and the ranging is pretty decent. And then, of course, your Winter's Curse. You know, been pretty good up against good control when you look at it like you can bash down your enemy team with someone physical, you know, trolls, PAs, jugs on their team, Ursa as well. Your Lich as well, super solid support right now. Mana being able to get taken off with that Sinister Gaze, plus obviously such a devastating ulti in that Chain Frost. And then a Witch Doctor. So Ominous Gaming completely thrown out every single support you can think of. On the side you have Going Back West, they've taken out the Viper with a Monkey King Phoenix and the Bane. Bane, I don't know, is quite a pathetic support these days. I wouldn't really classify him as much. I don't even know if he sits in that A tier support here. Is probably a B tier. Doesn't really push out lanes that much. Doesn't have a lot to offer on that front. Yeah, he's got a great hold in the Fiend's grip. But yeah, nothing that I would brag about. Monkey, great hero, super long range for melee. Good AoE, ultimate ability is great. Viper as well, fantastic mid hero, offlane potential as well with a corrosive skin. And then of course your Phoenix, amazing support, good heals, Egg is great. And then a Crystal Maiden comes out. You ban all the damn supports and you choose CM. Okay, that's alright. The regen not so good anymore, kind of on your fellow heroes. Kind of, she's got the self regen and then her team regen, and they nerfed that so much that I always don't think she's great. But coupled with an axe is always good because you can freeze into a call. And then of course you got your Q blast with a Battle Hunger, which is also good for harass. So if the CM is going to be in the offlane with an axe, it's usually quite a great combo. So they kind of have shown off that lane already. On the other side, you've got Ember Spirit, which is doing super well right now, either as a mid laner or as a safe lane carry. In fact, we just saw Notel recently playing him as a support hero. And then, of course, just your Ancient Apparition, just a super good support as well. Decent magical damage, the damage over time. His Ice Blast ultimate is awesome. It's going to be great now against an axe who's going to want to keep you still with that call. Very briefly, but still, you know, a well-timed Ice Blast into that call is going to be perfect, so I like that. Ominous Gaming really getting rid of all the supports in this game. They've taken out the Lion as well, so they can go for CM and a Sky. It's not as conventional as you would think, but of course we have had our new patch notes come out, so there could have been some things I haven't read up on yet, because I haven't. That's just the honest truth. Yeah, but of course lots of magic damage coming out here from your Sky. Great ultimate as well. Into a clock Cogs, that's going to be pretty good. So your Mystic Flame into Cogs, that's going to really burn him down a lot. But of course if he does pick up a Blade Mail, then it's going to rebound onto him. Wraith King, decent pusher, probably going to be in the off lane just because his creeps, his skeletons are able to push from as well, so it's pretty good. Even, you know, junglers are going to do well right now as well. A lot of gold up for them. So far so good. I do like Going Back West lineup just because I think there's a lot of like versatility and variety here. Good initiation coming in from the clock, probably the position 4 because that Wraith King is going to stay in the lane to push and farm. Ice Blast into the Cogs as well, which is going to be great. So I did mention how it could be thrown into the Axe's Call, but now it's going to be thrown into the Cogs, which is great. Of course, your Ember Spirit, they need to have quite a lot of lockdown on the side. You have OG. Skywrath are going to have to build that rod just to catch the Ember.
Void incarnate.
you know, the axe call, maybe he's not going to get him so much with a blink, you know, he's just going to jump to one of his remnants. So I do like what Going Back West have on the field right now. Void Spirit, great against your physical heroes, so possible counter he had to the Wraith King and the Ember Spirit. He needs a fair amount of catch himself because he can also get around quite quickly. They do have the Wraithfire Blast and the Wraith King, which is pretty good. You're not going to really trap him in the cogs, and then there might not be always the best opportunity for him to get cold feet or cold footed by the AA. But of course, with a Wraithfire Blast into cold feet, that's pretty good. So I mean, geez, if Omnius Gaming get rid of like a Lina right now or an Oracle or something, I don't get it. They're just absolutely squashing all these supports right now. It doesn't make sense. You thought at least you'd ban one core. You know, where's the Lifestealer? Where's the Tide? You know, where's the Naga Siren? At least something. But they seem to be going in with a strategy. I mean, of course, it is a best of one, so they don't really give a damn. I think they just want to go ham, and they've been playing superbly well so far. PL getting banned by Going Back West. Usually, you wouldn't really play Phantom Lance against that AA Blast, just because it can catch all of you, and it's got quite a lot of decent magic damage over time. Underlords, so kind of, geez, really the one big core getting banned out here from OG. And it just happens to be predominantly an offlaner. Of course, you know, you can pick up a lot of atrophy damage with the Underlords. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not a bad safe lane core as well. But, you know, Slark and PL getting taken out by Going Back West.
10 seconds remaining.
So they haven't really messed with each other too much in this draft. Suppose at this moment we're doing it for the lols. It's a best of one. First time tournament. We're getting through the teething problems. OG have been having a lot of fun so far. Then with XD, I've been doing a lot of stomping. What, I think 6-6? Or did 6-6 the other day have? Storm Spirit 16 minutes. He had a Bloodstone against Supernova. So yeah, fun times. I'm surprised Spooked's not going to get a Beastmaster as well. Super common hero for him to have been playing lately. Beastmaster doing super well on the offlane, just with those creeps as well as wild boars and the pushing potential he has. You can kind of just steamroll against your opposing safe lane carry and just being able to push down that lane quite effectively. Which now essentially this Wraith King would be able to do for Going Back West, so I hope that's going to be the case. If they play their cards right, he's probably going to be backed up by this Clockwork, which is pretty good. So you can obviously jump in, get the cogs, get your battery assault, do a lot of damage with a Wraith Fire Blast as well, which is going to be good. I can't... Alright, so 6-6 on the Invoker more than likely with a carry Void Spirit. I can't see it being a carry Invoker with a mid Void Spirit, just because like a safe lane carry Invoker it just doesn't really work, and up against like hard tanks, especially if it's going to be something like a Clock and a Wraith King now, it's not going to work. So I mean that's 6-6 on Invoker, which I think is going to be ridiculous. The man should be staunch. And then what's it, White Wind on the Void Spirit going safe lane, so that should be okay. Who does Going Back West pull out here? So they are not looking for a carry. Depends where this Ember's going to go. They need a mid as well. What do they have left? Maybe SF. They can't go for the Viper. Maybe a TA game. Void Spirit into TA. Maybe it's going to take off a lot of that damage. Who you guys rate is going to be winning this game off the drop so far? Conquer into Invoker. That is it. Make the man pay. Alright, so you guys in the chat and our valuable viewers tonight get to have a little prediction of your guys' self tonight. Who do you think will be taking this best of one based on this draft? Is it going to be 626's Invoker, or is it going to be M Doggy on the Kunka? And will it be Ramkat? Exerting, I don't know. Ramkat showing us exactly why he is going to be the Ram of the lot and take down this Void Spirit in his lane. Spooked is good to see Spooked playing something that's not a Beastmaster this game. We are going to see how his lane's going to go without all those minions he usually has on the BM. He's probably going to cut the wave in the back as typical Axe players do. You know, he's going to probably have up a very quick Vanguard and a Blink as well. Plus, if he is playing with that CM in the lane, then of course, you know, he's going to have good freezes into calls, which should be great. So we're going to see how that goes. But yeah, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Thanks. All right. So let's see. OG here playing from the Radiant side, and of course going back west playing from the Dire side. Cool. So Forrester playing this Ember safe lane up against Axe and the Sky. So I mean, yes, it's gonna be a lot of harass. What Sky got first, Arcane Bolt, of course. So just a lot of harass there coming up from the lane. You know, doing what he does best. Sky with the axe as well is amazing there because he's got Battle Hunger first. There's going to be a lot of harass coming down in this lane and just damage over time. I don't think Forrester has that much health, 680 health as well. He does have the magic stick first, which is exactly what you do need so that you can survive in this lane. Just because look at that damn nuke that's coming out. It's going to be an absolute shit show. And in fact, Koning Roots. Sunstrike! Oh mercy, 6-6 almost finished him off there. Man, this guy is literally seconds from death. Very, very, very close. Well,
the battle begins.
Alright, so we've got Ramkacha showing us he's the big man around town. I think this top lane is going to be absolutely obnoxious here just from OD, because already you can see them. They've just been able to jump the towers. They're going to try kill Roots the whole time if he can. You know, he's an AA, he's pretty squish. He's almost got the same health as an Ember Spirit, which is quite, you know, you feel like why would your supports need to have the same health as a carry? It's disgusting. 6-6 already going for the Sunstrike in the mid lane. M Doggy D, M Dizzle. I mean, that's me. I'm Muzz. So he's M Dizzle. I'm M Dizzle. Cool. I'll back Kunka all the way in this game. No bias. Bottom lane. Void Spirit against the Wraith King and Schneek Schnack. Ramkat's gonna go down very quickly here. They got one more hit. There's no Crystal Nova. Ooh, close. Can get round for those mosquito shots that Crystal is so famous for. Ah, but you fucking Drago. He's coming around. Nothing's gonna happen, yeah. Oh, and they took him down. Ramkat, not the biggest schlong in the West. So I mean, OG, they've obviously been pretty dominating as a team this whole season. The lads know how to do well. You've got to be pretty wise if you want to play up against them. You've got to be pretty fast, especially in the best of one as well. Just because, you know, it kind of is the team that's going to push the hardest, the quickest, that kind of has that early snowballing team is going to win. Yeah, you got to be able to beat them at their own game. Oh, Unique even stacking for his axe, but King Roots blocks with a ward. Man, he saw that coming. He's like, screw you, you're not going to be stacking in my own camp. So go on the Ember Spirit. Oh, Spooked in a bot of trouble. Yeah, there's not going to be cold feet though. Forrester, he's going to pay with it for his life.
Your death some thought, believe me.
Alright, so that's already the Ember Spirit going down. They did get the CM on the opposing side as well, so they are pretty chuffed with themselves. Yeah, Ramkat, he's happy with how things went. He's out of this lane for quite a bit here, just allowing here White Wind to have quite a decent time. He's in land and all his last hits so far, 15 for 1. Ramkat, 8 for 0. So he's double the CS right now. White Wind having quite a field day with this lane. And this is not even with the CM here either. He's not even getting disturbed by the CM either. He's not getting harassed. Both his supports are just mucking around in the lane here. Fucking Drago, he's doing work there just so he can pull this lane. It's a huge ass lane that's coming in here. It's not going to be good for White Wind. It's just going to push up by quite a bit. And Sneaky Snake is going to try pull here. No, he's going to leave it. That's a very, very big lane getting pushed here by OG, which is not going to be really great for his equilibrium. It's going to go under the tower here. They have caught fucking Drago. Are they going to be able to do enough? They have stunned him up. Oh, Unique good taking down in the top lane, and they didn't get him down there. Big fight here in this top lane. They pick off 2. 1 from other side. Support a piece. And Forrester just, yeah, he's holding his own right now against Spooked. He keeps throwing out the Battle Hunger, but I mean, it's well, you know, you don't really want to throw Battle Hunger onto your carry just because, you know, he's going to get those last hits taking it off. He'll put it on King Roots just now, and then, you know, it'll be fine because it harasses the support a lot. And then Unique, oh jeez, kills all over the map here. Fucking Drago falls down in the bottom lane, so he's already died twice, I think it is. Oh yeah, okay, 1 for 1. He's picked up a kill and died. Let's just check out this top lane again, because there's a lot of action going here. Battle Hunger is taking down Forrester slowly. He's finished up in his magic wand. Doesn't have anything left, and already Spooked. Look at this, the man's going straight for a Hood of Defiance, has his Ring of Health. He is not mucking around. Oh, harass into Forrester. Is there Battle Hunger that's going to come out? Yes, there is. They might just dive him under tower. Arcane Bolt's coming out from Unique as well. Oh, these guys.
This'll come in handy.
They know exactly how to harass this boy. And he's staying out of the lane, and that's exactly what Spooked wants. He's able just to get enough farm. He's already 28 for 7. So he's doing now already better than his safe lane core. Oh, and Sunstrike coming in from 6 to 6! He is a god! Man, don't mess with this guy. He will fuck your ass up. Man, 6 to 6 doing the most. Ah, M Doggy might be in just a spot of trouble here. Tornado coming down. Oh, it's not going to pick up the kill though. It leaves with like what? Yeah, 6% health. Man. Close, but no cigars, they say. Oh, top lane here. They're going straight into the head. They take him down. There's going to be cold for Jones to Spooked. He does as well. Core for a support trade that is great for going back west. No mana here on Unique either. Just has 1 more left for an Arcane Bolt. That's it. Or a Concussive Shot. Alright. So that's fine. You lose your AA for an axe. That's not too bad. Forrester did pick up the kill. Yeah, shaded his AA, which is not as great. Fucking Drago going down again here in the bottom lane. Goes to White Wind, which is great for him. He's already got his phase boots up. He's going straight for a Yule's into a Desolator. It's going to be super big just now if he carries on that trajectory. Haste on M Doggy. Not going to run top lane. He's chilling like a villain. Usually I think Tidebringer should do so much work against an Invoker just because they're so soft, but then I think with the Quash you get so much health regen back, it probably doesn't really matter. Oh, but there we go, that bashed the crap out of him as he had the damage on with the Exhort.
Denied.
Top lane, looks like a bit of Funky Monkey going down again. Forrester in a bit of trouble, Concussive Shot coming in. Ooh, he's fine. Oh boy, this man's going to go down very quickly, that's it. There's a Cullen Blade. Oh, it's being used from Spook, but he should be able to kill him with the Battle Hunger. There we go. Should be able to go down. King Roots as well. You're in a big trouble. He should be fine. That's Forrester falling. Yeah, this is exactly what I said Spook's going to do. He's going to be able to go behind the lane now. He's going to farm these creeps, farm the wave. He's about to hopefully take that courier that's got a solve on it, which would be really bad. King Roots is going to go down here. He should get the cold feet. It's fine, he can get the cold foot there. Mid lane as well, M-Doggy goes down here to 66. Oh, and OG just showing exactly why there's such a strong team right now. Ramkat just forced to the jungle right now, so I mean, I don't know. Clock, yeah, sure you can get the last hits and kind of, you know, Clocks have been a good position through, but I don't think he should really be solo in the end. They're going into Spook, should be able to get the kill here quite easily. Forrester doing his work. Guys, a very big fed Ember is a problem. I mean, this guy, so he's got already his double wraith bands. He's got now an empty lane for 20 seconds as well, which is great. Should be able to pick up this whole range all around. If his ultimate challenge to 66, gets the ghost ship, gets thrown back with the blast. Oh no, tied. Oh, close there, coming out from Drugger. Oh, very, very close. Clock almost picked up the kill on 66, and he's actually forced to get back to base.
Clear as clean water.
Spook doesn't actually have call just yet. Drugger comes in with the cogs. They've caught him. Spook's going to get called for the gear as well. Should be able to go down. Drugger with the Sunstrike. Oh, he's going to miss, in fact. Spook now on the chase, looking for Forrester. Drugger throwing out the missiles. Forrester looking to jump on Spook. They're going to take down King Roots in the background. They're looking for more. Silence here with the magic amp coming here onto Forrester. He's going to go down. Triple kill from Unique. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Nothing better than 3 null talismans on a Skywrath mage just to amplify that magic damage. And this is all under 10 minutes, guys. 17 kills already.
No.
My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Is there no Wraith Fire Blast here from Ramkat right now? Fucking Drugger running gets the cogs. He can jump out of it. Okay, pulls him in there with the Aetheribnet. Oh, gets the stun. He's got not much mana. Is he gonna fight this boy? He's looking to take him down. Does not have his CM here in the lane with him, so he's gonna have to be a little bit cautious as he is taking on a full health Wraith King. The Kunkka right now just a little far behind on the CES, or sorry, the net worth, as he is behind an opposing offlaner. Mystic Fleck coming down, doesn't kill anyone. Forrester looking to run, gets the jump. Is there Cullen Blade here onto Spook? Yes, there's ultimate coming out into Spook. Forrester's still going to have to turn and run. There's a lot of magic damage coming towards you. Is it going to get the kill? This Arcane Bolt. Oh, man. He absolutely gets out by the skin of his teeth. Goodness gracious. So much nuke. So much nuke. Arcane Bolt, concussive shot with a battle hunger. 6-6 falling here in the mid lane with fucking Drugger making the rotation. Sneaky Snake not able to do enough to prevent it. Oh, they're on the chase. Are they going to get spooked? Ultimate coming here. It's getting thrown long. Oh, pointed to the triangle. Of course he's going to run up high ground. That's fine. That's close. Alright. Kunkka versus a level 6 CM. Maybe you should try wreck her. So far, yes, there is a 6k net worth lead going to the side of OG. But I do like what Going Back West are doing. Yeah, they've got 5 kills, but I think they're holding their own. Forrest is getting some decent kills on the top lane. He is 2 for 4. It's not as much as he would like. What is Spook sitting on? 4 for 2. Okay, complete opposite. Does pick up the Iron Talon as well. Mystic Flare coming down onto King Roots. He's not going to get the kill. There is going to be Cogja coming on the back. He actually eventually does the takedown Unique as well. Alright, support for support trade again. And Spooked farming that jungle, leaving an Ember Spirit in a solo lane. But he's already caught up that Hood of Defiance, which is great for him. He's got the Blink Dagger queued up next. Bottom lane, they've gone into Ramkat. Does have the Reincarnation. Ultimate coming at you from Sneaky Snake. Though this can be an... Oh no! Where was the stun there from Ramkat? Oh, mercy. Huge ulti here coming out from King Roots. Oh, boy. 15 for 6. OG is showing us why they're such a formidable team right now. Going back west, definitely. If this is the upset, that you want to make of the evening of the week, then you got to do it against a team like this. A team like XD. You got to show these guys up in a best of one. It's really any man's game. It comes down to the draft. Is it going to be better? Does it allow for the quicker push potential? Do you have a snowballing team? Oh, Tornado here with the Sunstrike onto M-Doggy. Does miss the Sunstrike. Has the... Oh. Full exhaust for that damage. Quickly changes into the HP regen. Man, Invoker plays. Be quick.
Dire's bottom
Be
tower
quick with
is
them
under
fingers. 3 out here from going back west, all kind of chilling in the mid lane right now. I don't know what the objective is. They don't look like they're doing anything. X marks the spot, chance to nuke into an ice blast as well. They're going to catch him. Instantly gets thrown down onto Drago. Snowball with the ghost ship as well. Devin Blast coming in from 6 to 6. They take down Ramcut, but they also take down Unique. Oh, can they kill 6 to 6? There's a TP coming out here from Sneaky Snake. They're looking to take down fucking Drago. He does not die. He does not die. Full quas mode. Keeps him alive. He's got the drums as well. Man doesn't give an absolute damn. And Ramkat falling in the bottom lane to White Wind. So he's having a stellar time as well. Going... He's pretty close to that Deso actually.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Top here, Forrester might just be in a bit of trouble. Spook gets the call, has the under tower though. Forrester, he should be able to get away. Has a lot of new damage coming out here from Unique. Oh boy, man, this guy's getting beaten. He's sent back to the base again. It's actually not been great for Forrester at the moment, just because he's getting sent back to the base so often with the amount of harass that's coming out from this top off lane from OG.
Dire's bottom tower has
And that's
fallen.
exactly what they wanted. So there we go, he can get back to his Remnant with full health, but I mean he was out the lane for a period of time, not able to get XP. He does go straight onto Unique with the Ice Blast as well. And the hook shot coming out from Drago. He's going to go down. Drago picks up the kill, but it's fine. XP is going to be shared all around the park. And that's alright. So anytime Spook is out of the lane and you can pick off a support like that, you do it. There's no cogs now for Spook. They are going to take down Drago as well. Should be a Color Blade coming out there for Spook. Gets the kill. Alright, huge rotations out. Sneaky Snake here as well. Are they... Oh, and Forrester says, not on my watch. Meanwhile, White Wind, actually not with an empty lane. Now it's time for Ramkat's empty lane in the bottom lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
It heals like the salt sea.
Does it have a bottle? It doesn't have a bottle, but he says, screw you, Invoke, as he takes that region. Oh, they're jumping onto fucking Drago. There's a big jungle fight as well. Fucking King Roots throws out the Ice Blast. Oh, double kill you from White Wind as he picks off 2. Tower's down as well, and OG starting to get that push
Radiant's
down now
bottom
as well as
tower is
they
under
take that
attack.
second tier 1 tower. Gramka taking on an Invoker though. I don't think he's gonna win this fight. This man is pretty beefy. He's got this golem chasing him down. Oh, should there be a sneaky Sunstrike? No, it says that he's got a 4-star. No, thank you. You're not gonna get away from me today. Oh man, Kid Voka, look at him. He's such a little shit. Like that kid who sat at the back of the class and like shot those, what do you call them? Like straws with the little papers of spit. I don't know what you call that, but he was that kid that sat at the back and spat that crap onto the roof and stuff. Or like put his bubble gum under a desk. That's this Kid Voka, you can see it. Oh, they might just be able to take Ramkacha again. Ice Blast getting thrown into the mid. Not gonna land on anyone. Might have to throw it just a little further next time so at least you can catch those that flee. Versus kind of throwing a bit too early and then you don't catch people that turn around to run. Vampire Fangs found you on the Kunka. That's going to be pretty decent for him. Swapping out that poor man's shield for a bit of lifesteal. Fucking Drago just kind of, you can see, hanging around in the fringes just so that he can use that hook shot. Oh, but of course, you know, you're going to have a quick rebuttal there from the axe with his blink dagger. Oh, he's got a pipe as well. Mercy me. This guy's been farming up. Tornado is going to miss, but it will not miss that. Very nice blink call from the axe. Mystic Flare inside his own cogs. Man, Whitewind jumping on the background. M-Doggy is going to get killed. He's making a run for it. Spook Jazz running up. He's able to blink with no call. He jumps onto him, gets the Battle Hunger. Ghost Ship coming up, but it's not going to be enough. And this is where OG transitions so well from their early game to their mid game, and even into their late game. If this game goes that far, Ice Blast is going to come into mid, he's going to catch 4. He's going to do a lot of damage. They're going to TP into the top lane, well, Invoker does anyway, just so they can pick up the kills. But this is how OG transitions so well from their early game to the mid game. They just have such a good time, they farm so well, they make decent rotations, they get the pickups that they need to get, and then they just start going for towers. Now they've got all the tier 1 towers, right? So your mid tier 1 towers gone. It means, you know, going back versus jungle is now opened up. They can come at you. It means now Forester gets a little less farm, or at least an unsafer time to farm in his jungle because that tier 1 tower is gone. This clock and the AA, they're going to have decent wards up so they can see everyone. They do have a very nice river ward here as well, so they can see anyone coming up here. Oh, they're going to take down Sneaky Snake. It throws out the Fusion Field as they all go for their outposters now, which is perfect. They actually, no, they're not going to get 2, they'll get 1. And in the nick of time as well, they had about 3 seconds just to pick up that. Oh, and then goes straight onto Unique as well. Doesn't get him inside the cogs rate. Fire Blast landing onto 66. They're trying to get the kill. Mystic Blast is going onto Drago. They take him down. Yeah, Ice is going to be a huge ghost coming in with the Ice Blast. Are they going to be able to take him down? Yes, they will. But man, it was a huge 3-man effort. Oh, King Root's taken down by here. Whitewind is going for more. He's going to leave it.
Only what you are.
Okay, right, so 2-for-1 trade there. They do pick up 66, which is huge. Oh, at the Remnant, they're going to find him. Doggy. Oh, Whitewind with the double kill. So it was, oh no. Oh goodness, Ramkat as well. I thought he was out there with a decent blink, and then they forced his reincarnation here from Spooked. It was a pretty decent trade-off when it was only the 2 supports for 66. Then they picked off M-Doggy as well. And then it ended up being like a 1 for 3 trade, because Wraith King, I suppose, didn't technically die. So 1 for 3 trade. Now all of a sudden it isn't good for going back west, because, you know, 66 was probably, yeah, fine, I died there, but I took a hell of a lot of you down with me as well. Sacrifices need to be made. Let's see. Ulti stick here coming out into M-Doggy. Whitewind trying his chances here. Cold feet into X marks the spot. Are they going to be able to get him? No, sirree. He jumps away. Forester with that M-Claw going to do a lot of work. Yeah, these guys need a lot of BKBs. Oh, Drago going down top lane. Sneaky Snack and Spooked. Guys doing a lot of work here. You can see the clock going. Actually, sorry, this Ramkat going for now a pipe. When you think on the other side, Spooked had this pipe up for such a long time. He's doing so well. Going back west. Having to play just a bit of catch-up to try to turn this game. The high ground potential is not too bad. You do have an Ice Blast. A Ghost Ship's probably not bad. You could probably put defensive cogs up as well. Yeah, so the defensive high ground here of going back west is not too shabby, but I mean, I think there is a lot of initiation that's going to come out here from OG when you think you can get blinked on. There's going to be Tornado EMP, White Wind as well, jumping in with his Void Spirit. And then, of course, a Silence Mystic Flare as well, so I mean... Oh, 626 though, talking about him, he might just get picked off here badly as well. Oh, they don't know that they proc the smoke, that they can't see him. And of course they probably don't have dust on them. Oh, Dust on the AA, where was he? Oh. That could have been a very nice pick off here from going back west. When you are discovered in your smoke and you can't see them, you pop a Dust instantly. And of course, I could have revealed 66 as well. Going straight on to King Roots. White One picking up the kill. They're looking for more. Ghost Ship coming in. Colt in the background. Yeah, looking for 2 Unique. Should be able to throw the Mystic Blade down. They take him down. Fucking Drago. 66 with the Meatball. The Definite Blaster. X-Marks is spot on to him. They're looking for more. They take 3. They take 4. He's got his reincarnation. He's coming back. White Wind here, they're going to fight, should be able to take him down. Does have 66 back on Mafia with the whole team, and they're looking for more. M-Doggy, he's going to go down like a sack of potatoes. 5 for 1. Absolute team wipe. Man.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle
And
tower
OG,
is
they
under
are
attack.
on this thing. Like flies on a doo-doo. They just team fight so well, plus they're just so much stronger right now. I'm in 21k net worth lead. The thing is, you don't have your pipe up yet on Ramkat, so you can't mitigate a lot of that magic damage that's coming down when you think of playing against an Invoker, a Sky Wrath, and a CM. BKBs as well, you know, they're going to have to come with these guys. You've got your Forester needing his BKB up. Yep, Drago's going to be in a big amount of trouble. And they're even able to steal your bounty runes, no problem. White Wind has got haste, he's looking for more. Forester gets away with the Remnant. Can he get chased? Oh, he's going to cut him off though, potentially. Oh boy, Forester might just be in a spot of trouble. Does get the Remnant out. He's going to try to draw him out and then jump. Alright, Ice Blast, they're not going to be able to catch him. Gets a slider first, tries run. Ash should be able to jump to his Remnant. Perfect. Oh, the F, the Remnant was there from the void. Oh, man. That is absolutely how you freaking read him. Mercy me.
Dire's bottom
That
tower is under
Ether
attack.
Remnant play coming out there from the Void Spirit catching Forester was amazing. Read him like a cheap novel. Oh goodness, and Forester does die.
Dire's
Goes down
bottom
to
tower
who?
has
6 to 6? No, goes down to Spooked. Oh. He is having a cracking time with these anti-remnants. Oh, Cogs in the background here? No? Ooh. I would say if Drago does jump in on someone, there's probably going to be to his death. Very,
Dire's
very
bottom
risky. Until
tower
he gets
is
that
under
blade mail
attack.
up and can just, you know, negate a bit of that physical damage onto him and that Mystic Flare we spoke about earlier. It's not going to happen. Ramkacha fighting hard, gets caught by the void. They're looking for more. They've already taken down M-Doggy. Now he's going to be able to get away. Likely that reincarnation. Oh, level 20, no mana cost. So they could actually burn down his mana. You know, no one's going to build diffusal blades here on the side of OG. But he's been lucky, that's for sure.
Coming in.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, where's that Ice Blast going? Alright, just defending that tier 2 tower. They're keeping the wave out. Keeping the lane out. I mean, these guys are just now farming your tier 3 items. They're just having fun in your jungle. You can't do anything about it. Kun and Roots just trying to get some wards on as well. It's gonna get picked off with the Tornado into the Sunstrike coming at him from 66 as well. He should be able to get picked up. Forest looking at him, get a decent hot hook shot here from Drago. Comes in with the axe call. Ghost Ship with the freezing field in the back. Ramkai is going to go down though. meatball getting thrown down here onto M-Doggy. He falls as well. That's already 4 for nothing. It jumps trade onto Forest. There's going to be a Sand Strike. But Spook does pick off the kill and gets himself a double there. Oh my goodness. And OG are taking absolutely no prisoners. They don't give a
Dire's
rat's.
top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
They don't give an absolute rat's bananas. I usually get to have these casts with Miles, but he seemed to just jump into a game before we started this, very sadly, so I'm very disappointed there's not great Divine 1 added analytics being added to this game, but yeah, I don't know. He seemed to ditch me last minute. I think it was intentional. He knew what he did. We see him. Alright, so there was a buyback here as well from the AA, so he cannot afford to die. Oh, spooked. Oh boy.
Dire's
Anytime you
middle
hear that
tower is
call,
under attack.
panic. Panic, because this man will jump you. He's just like taunting them, like, come at me guys, I'm ready for this call and you guys can't do nothing about it.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, bottom tower is pushing in here for going back west. Forrester is actually here. Can he push this quick enough to do anything about it? He's going for the ancient creeps first. Does have quite a decent push creeps. I think he should try to take the tier 2 tower. Just so that, you know, you can potentially force them back. As they are taking his tier 3. I mean, I would definitely, you see, you've already forced 60-60 TP there, so I would have tried my best as Forrester. If he left those ancient creeps and actually put work into that tower, it would have been pretty worth, I think. You did force the TP from the Invoker anyway. But it's all good.
Everything Axe desires.
He probably wouldn't maybe have done that much damage. He might have got the tower down to half, I think. So it's alright. 41 to 11 with a 33 net worth lead here from OG. Having a stellar performance right now. Four staff definitely needed here onto King Roots. Just so they can get out of those team fights really quickly, because of course he's going to get blown up instantly.
Boom! There it goes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Is Blade Mail still wanting here on Drago? Definitely needed. He's waiting for that hook shot. It's risky. Ramkat does jump and go straight onto Sneaky Snake. Drago in the background, they're trying to take down Unique. There's going to be a business plan. Enemy goes up very, very quickly. Spook jumps on the cut. There's going to be an ice push here onto Ramkat. They're looking to take it. Sneaky Snake in the background. Forrest to try to kill him. No, 66 picks him off with the tornado. Throws down the meatball as well. Spooky here. He's waiting for that caliber. He's waiting. Pop goes the Weasel. Takes him down. They're looking for more. Ramkat gets a call. They're not going to take him down. Should be a very quick kill there. He's going to go down there, gets himself a double kill. Oh, they're looking for more. He should be able to pick up the triple kill. Goes up to King Roots as well. Here we go. Gets the triple kill. Is it going to be a rampage? Going into Dagger, picks it up. Come on! Give us the rampage! Mercy. Frickin' me, Spooked. Why don't you do it for me, the fans, the homies at home? Well, guys, there was a potential for a rampage. You saw it being lined up there like the constellation in the sky. He went for the triple kill. There were two around him. He couldn't go for more. Drago was running up the high ground there to the fountain. Man, we need a rampage caught on stream. Next time, Spooked. Next time. Let's see if Miles will join us for the next one. Ah, but these guys, they just are so ridiculous at playing Dota. They're doing so well. Mindbreaker on Forester is pretty great. Just the potential of silence when you get your hit. It's not long though, 0.5 seconds. No, sorry, 1.5 seconds. Yeah, so it's not long. I mean, I think long enough that a lot can happen. So 1.5 silence on someone like Invoker, you try to kill him quickly, or someone like, you know, the Void Spirit, or say in the opposite effect, if it was someone like the Ember Spirit, 1.5 seconds silence, and you try to kill him quickly before he can jump away. It's great. 6-6 picking up his Agnum Scepter as well, finally. Upgrades the Sunstrike. Oh goodness, and if Unique can now take off a core? Okay, fine, he was backed up by the Axe as well, who called him, so... Oh, they take down Drago as well. Caught in his own cogs. This is literally his own death trap. It's his own death trap. What's the point of these cogs even at all?
Is under attack.
No point. They jump onto one more. They go straight to Ramkat. He's going to reincarnate. But he should be able to die very quickly. The Aether Remnant is going to pull him in with the Cold Snap. Oh, huge Cataclysm as well. Lands two. AA's down. Looking for more. M-Doggy throws out the very desperate Ghost Ship. But it's fine. Buyback should, might become a dieback.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Miles flaming people. It's not great. EMP gets thrown into M-Doggy. Here comes the dieback as well. He's out for the count. 90 seconds. Oh man. Alright. So here come the mega creeps from OG, and geez, Spooked is hitting the crap out of this tower. Jeez Louise, this man is doing a lot. Oh, they look, more Forester goes down, Drago goes down, Whitewood picks up a double kill, EMP gets thrown down with the cold, not a cold snap, but a nice part. GG is called, ladies and gentlemen. OG take this best of one against going back west. Now, if you guys would like to stay, XD are playing the next game. So I see all of you. Don't go anywhere. XD are coming on. I can't think now who they're playing against, but I'm sure it's going to be a very good game. Well done to Omnius Gaming versus Going Back West. Huge game here, 55 to 13 was a big game. But don't go anywhere. XD are going to be playing shortly. So let's hit a quick break. Let's hit a quick break